Hello friends, it's another day, and it's a beautiful day in Milan. We're standing out in front of the hotel, the Park Hyatt in Milan, and we're getting ready to go on to the Duomo Tour. This is one of the things that Mrs. Carnes has been looking forward to do this entire trip. We're going to see the Duomo. We're also going to go up on top of the Duomo. That's going to be an interesting, yeah, I know. It's a really tight little corner here. So let me step out of the car's way for a second so as not to get hit. But let's see, what was I saying?
I'm going up to see the Duomo. I'm going
up to see the Duomo. Mrs. Carnes has been looking forward to this for a long time, and she's talked me into being excited about it. It's
oh, dang.
She's talked me into being excited about it. And so I'm excited about it now. And so okay, we're back. Third time's a charm. Get ready to go to the Duomo. Inside, top. I'm going to say this quickly before I get ran over or pushed out of the way. I'm really glad, Mrs. Carnes said, we're really glad we came in the off season. And you've probably seen some videos of what the crowds look like around the Duomo here in town. They're everywhere. Of course, it's beautiful. It's a Sunday. I think families are out walking around enjoying the area. And we're going to go do it too. So thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Mrs. Carnes and Me. By the way, in case you didn't notice it, I'm wearing my SEMO out here today. I'm sure that halfway across the world in Milan,
Okay, go ahead.
Someone will recognize this logo and know that the Redhawks are the first team to get their ticket punched into the dance back in the U.S.
S-E-M-O. They're going to do something, you think? You think they're going to do something? Look, even the little bitty ones.
Do a dance here with it?
Maybe.
Here's the question. Mrs. Carnes and her new friends.
The Milan Duomo is decidedly the most impressive structure in Milan. It has stood proud in Piazza del Duomo for more than 600 years, and this is just steps from our hotel. The Duomo has stood here for over 600 years, seeing marriages, baptisms, funerals, political changes, and wars. It bears the marks of human touch and bombings. See it right here? Right there? From the bombing, right there. We booked a skip-the-line guided tour through the Duomo, and we'll have a rooftop tour after that. I've been looking forward to this for years. When you enter, you are at once in awe of how vast the interior is. The Duomo is the 5th largest church in the world, but it does hold the record for the most statues. There are 3,400 statues, 135 gargoyles, and 700 figures that decorate the Milan Duomo. There are 52 pillars inside the Duomo, one for each week of the year. The building is made up of pink-hued white marble. Even though the Duomo is over 600 years old, it is still incomplete. It is considered to be the longest worked cathedral in the world.
Confessional. It is where I need to go.
The Duomo has 55 stained glass windows with elaborate depictions of scenes from the Bible. The organ in the Duomo has 15,800 pipes, 12 keyboards, and 180 registers, making it the biggest organ in Italy and one of the biggest in the world.
These windows are incredible. I can't possibly be doing these any justice for how beautiful they are. It's crazy.
Found in a Roman bath, now repurposed as a baptistry. Gargoyles.
Hey, where are you?
I'm on the roof of the Duomo.
The official name of the Duomo is Santa Maria Nascente, and when we were on the top of the roof, we saw the famous Madonna, the golden statue of Mary, symbol of Milan. It is covered with 6,750 sheets of pure gold, and it does glisten.
Where are you?
We're on the very, very tippy top now. Can't go any higher.
The tippy top?
Yeah, this is it.
We're that close to the sky. There's our view. On top of the Duomo.
Got my penny. You're going down now. You're going out.
Going down, and I don't know where we're going after this.
Nowhere. This is the end of it, I think. Steps are worn for the people walking on them. This is where they're restoring for. And there's me taking a video of Mr. Carnes taking a video. Just saw this from up above.
The Duomo Museum is located just across Piazza del Duomo on the ground floors of the Royal Palace. It contains things from the Duomo and gives you a chance to see them up close.
Is that the first one? Oh, that's huge. Oh look, we're at that. He was talking about that. So this is the church. You can visit it and then come back, it said.
This church, built in 1336 in a Gothic style, was consumed by the Royal Palace during renovations.
Wow.
Our next stop is at the Leonardo da Vinci Museum, located in the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele. In this small museum, you will find hands-on exhibits, paintings, drawings, and especially models of all Leonardo's different inventions. This is a great museum for kids, so I fit right in. It was also a great place to get some good video out of an upstairs window of the Galleria.
There's my pink coaster. If I was a store, I'd be that store. Which store would you be? Mont Blanc.
Hello, friends. We have had a full day out exploring here in Milan. We were able to check off one of Mrs. Carnes' bucket list things to do in Italy, and that was what, Mrs. Carnes?
Walk on top of the Duomo.
Not only on
In
top
Milan.
of it, we got to go completely through the Duomo.
Yeah.
It is a very, very impressive building. It's different than the Vatican.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
different than St. Peter's. They both have
They're huge.
a huge sort of
Feel.
an enormous sort of specter that they create and feel that they have. But you can't walk on top of St. Peter's Basilica. So there's a tour that you can get that she arranged through Viator, I believe,
Yeah.
that you can actually get a tour of the Duomo with a guide, and then
Skip
they
the
take
line.
you, skip the line through the elevators.
And we didn't wait.
Nope, we did not wait at all. They take you up, I think, halfway.
About.
There's 200 stairs. I think they take you up to where you only have to walk up 80.
Was it 80?
Yeah, it was 80 to get from where you are to the very top. But the guides was excellent, and it was really cool to see the views. And I'm going to have Mrs. Carnes put some of her Instagram-worthy pictures that I took of her up around the top. It's angled, and there's one peak, and it's amazing the statues that sit on top of the spires.
Yeah.
It's enormous. It really, really is enormous. And so,
Did you really think they were as big as they were until after we went to the museum?
no,
Yeah.
scale is hard to achieve here. We don't have buildings like that unless they're like stadiums.
I don't even
We don't
think a
have
stadium's
buildings.
that
We have
big.
tall buildings. We have buildings that are a lot taller than these, but we don't have buildings that have the interior space that these do. And so, looking at, I do not know how tall the Duomo is. We're going to put the answer to that right here. And when you see it, you're going to go, wow. The spears are tall. The statues are on top of it, and there are thousands and thousands, literally, of little sculptures and supports all through this huge, beautiful church. And so I really enjoyed it. I know you did. You were smiling most of the day. I think she took about 2.5 hours of video.
Probably.
So I'm not sure
We
what
won't
you're gonna
show
see,
all that, yeah.
but it'd be something that if you come to Milan, you absolutely have
It's
to
a
do
must
that.
do, yeah. And book the ticket because the line was huge that we walked by, and not everybody can get to go to the top. There are different tours, so be sure you get to skip the line, be able to go to the top, walk on the roof ticket.
And as if we hadn't seen enough old art, sculptures, and statues this week, we booked a tour of the Duomo Museum.
Yeah.
And they have some pieces of the original building that have been updated and restored that are in the museum.
It puts the scale back
Yeah.
into perspective because
When you
you
can
see how big
stand
they
and
are.
look and
yeah.
see how tall one of those statues is beside you standing on the ground,
Crazy.
It is crazy. So we did that. You'll see some video of that if you've not already seen it.
Just,
So the last thing we did today, museum-wise, was go to the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. And it was different than the first two. It had a much more modern take to it, a lot of interactive screens, had all of the on-scale models and a couple of actual model sizes of the things that he invented and the sketches and the ideas that he came up with. He was like an engineer before I think there was formal engineer training.
Yeah, if he was a kid today, he'd be way into Legos.
He would be into Legos. He also was an artist. He invented several musical instruments, and he also, as you know, painted The Last Supper. So they had information in there about how he did it. There was an interactive piece of the museum that we had. They could not take any video or any photos inside of it. It's all proprietary. So we've had a big old day of Milan touring. I don't know if we've met it. We didn't walk as many steps today as we did when we were in Rome or when we went to Cinque Terre. But I think we met our step goal today by far. I think we walked about 11,000 steps. So, and I don't know how many floors. But had a good day.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good day today. We're going to go have some dinner tonight. This was one of only 2 nights in our trip that I did not have a dinner reservation. And I wanted to just go to the hotel concierge and say, where should I go eat dinner? So he suggested that we eat dinner at a place called Ravello 18. So we're going to take about an 8-minute walk from the hotel, go get us some Piedmont-themed food. Piedemonte, I think is how he said it. Not sure exactly what that is, but I'm looking forward to it because I'm hungry. I don't know about you, Mrs. Carnes.
Yeah, I haven't eaten.
We haven't eaten today.
You did.
Oh, that's right. I did. I ate a piece of pizza earlier today.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Stop for a little snack. It's feeling a bit peckish. So this is a prosciutto and the fungi ham and mushroom pizza. Good. The ham flavor is very good. The cheese is very nice. Hot and crunchy.
From
I'm still hungry.
some little place, yeah.
So we're going to go have our dinner. Don't know how much we're going to film with that. We'll try to give you a little peek of that. So thank you all for joining us on today's Milan adventures.
Yeah, it was fun.
Tune in tomorrow, I think, weather permitting. We're going to get up and get on a train and go to see Lake Como tomorrow and do a little day trip by ourselves up to Lake Como, see what the water likes, and maybe ride a funicular.
Yeah.
That's something else that Mrs. Carnes has always wanted to do.
We've never found one, so maybe we will. Who knows? Not
So,
the gondola.
that
Still haven't
gondola.
done the gondola yet, so that's okay.
So thank you all for tuning in to this Milano edition of Mrs. Carnes and Me. We appreciate you coming on this journey with us. We know that we are living the good life. We hope that you are too. Salute.
Ciao, ciao.
Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing to our channel and giving this video a like. We are living the good life. Salute!